So what's the connection between blood and money? This is something interesting and something that I've actually studied and examined. For many of you that don't know, I am fascinated. I am a student of the Hebrew language, especially because it's connected to my faith. It is connected to my convictions. But the principles that I'm going to be talking about today are principles that are universal. These are principles that it doesn't matter what's your race, it doesn't matter what background you have. These are principles that have actually changed my life, and hopefully is able to go ahead and do the same for you. So what is the connection between these two words? One of the rules that I have learned with the Hebrew language is that if a word sounds and spells the same way as another word, these words are automatically connected. They're related to each other. Unlike the English language, when you think about the word fall, like a season, and you think about somebody falling, those two words have no connection to each other, but yet they sound and spell the same way. Or like the word bat. Remember, like Batman, bat, and then a baseball player that has a bat. No, sound and spell the same way, but they're not connected to each other. So in Hebrew, the word for blood is da'am, but it's the same word that you use for money. So what is it? How is it these two words are connected together? So I think one of the first things for us to notate is that both blood and money both have banks. There is blood banks and there is financial money banks. So that's the first similarity, first connection between these two words. The next thing is that they have nutrients. So blood carries the nutrients through your body, right? And then money carries the nutrients and carries the life through the economy. It carries that to the marketplace. That is the nutrients. That is the life that is being spread into the marketplace, into the economy. So the next connection between these two words is that both words are mass nouns. What does that mean? What that means is that they're both limitless. You can't count. A mass noun, you can't put a number on it. A count noun, you could actually calculate, you could put a number on it. And that is something that is interesting because lots of people think that there's a limit to cash. There's a limit to money. That's the reason why they're always trying to store and trying to hold back and trying to pull back, and just this mentality of scarcity, when really money is a mass noun. It's limitless. There's just so much of it. If you give away, and as a business owner, you know how to create money, you go and create more. And the same thing with blood. Blood is infinite. You could give blood away as long as you're spacing out your donations, right? And so that's basically, you could give blood away. So those two are the connections. Those two things are connected and as mass nouns. The next thing that connects these two things is that both of them are fungible. Fungible, meaning that they're interchangeable. So I'm going to give you an example. You lend me your car and then I go and give you a different car. That's a non-fungible thing. You want your car back. You can't give me, that's not an equal exchange, right? Unless I'm going to come off, better off, but you give me a better car. If I lend you my dog and you bring me a different dog, well, that's the dog. No, you didn't give me my dog back. But if I lend you a $20 bill and you bring me back a different $20 bill, it doesn't matter. They're still equal to the same thing. It doesn't matter what form you bring it back to me. If you bring it back to me in single dollars, if you bring it back to me in 5 singles, one $5 bill and a $10 bill, it doesn't matter how it comes. That is a fungible thing. It's interchangeable. The same thing with blood. If you are in need of a blood transfusion, well, what is it that they do? They find someone that has the same blood type. They go to a blood bank and they find someone that has the same blood type and they give it to you. So unlike organs, right? Unlike organs, you can't really, an organ is more of a non-fungible because many times your body rejects it. But money is like blood, not like organs. So those are the things, that's how these things are connected. It's amazing, right? Because money carries life through the economy. So for us to be able to understand how money works is important, and getting the right feelings of money too. I remember the days actually that I was having a bad feeling about money. I used to just not want to, I used to stay away from it because I had bad teachings. I wasn't properly guided to understand how money works. But when I started to understand how money works and how it is so important, I mean, we even seen it today, how it's connected. Blood, there's life in blood. And money, you need to be involved in knowing money because money is life. But there's nothing wrong with you having money as long as you know what to do with it and as long as you know how to make ethical money. So on the next one, I'm going to talk about on how to get the right feelings and the right thinking on money. See you on the next video.